makes a decision to move up to becoming a Marine Corps fighter pilot. Pete is one of those guys who's trained to actually go into combat and look for trouble.
In 2003, Captain Curiazes says he had a UFO encounter that would haunt him for years and underscore what's at stake for millions of passengers.
It was a little bit after 9/11. Everybody was a little sensitive, so we felt a little more of a bond to our passengers. It was a beautiful night, no clouds, smooth air. We blasted off from Dallas-Fort Worth. We had one leg left to Charlotte. The airplane was functioning perfectly, got up to 35,000 feet and started cruising, and everybody just relaxed. And then all of a sudden, I get a radar altimeter display, and it immediately just pops on.
A radar altimeter is designed to let the pilot know how close the plane is to the ground.
It's a simple system. It's just emitting a straight vertical radar beam. When you transition to land, it'll go 100 feet, 50 feet, 20 feet, 10 feet. So at 35,000 feet cruising along, I get a radar altimeter display at 2,500 feet. It has to bounce off something. It can't just generate.
Captain Curiazes is shocked. The altimeter is telling him something is only 2,500 feet directly below his plane.
And I'm thinking it's got to be just erroneous. It's got to be just a mistake.
But then, the situation becomes much more serious.
So then it goes 22, 23, 20, 18, 17. And then it stops. The first officers and I just immediately snapped to attention. Some object was coming up underneath me, unverifiable, unidentifiable, but undeniable.
They've called the tower. Tower says we see nothing. Radar, nothing on radar. There's nothing squawking. Squawking is a term that they use for something that is pinging with a transponder in a frequency that we can identify as being a friendly aircraft.
Then, as the captain and his co-pilot continue to monitor the radar altimeter, the mysterious object makes moves again.
And then it goes 18, 17, 15, 12. We went to 1,000 feet. It was behaving in a way that wouldn't really be logical if it was broken. So at this point, I'm thinking, well, let's make some turns. You're allowed to make shallow S turns without getting air traffic control busy or upset. So we made some shallow S turns and, kind of trying to look over our wing and below us or behind us. We couldn't see anything.
He's not willing to jump to any conclusion of what this might be. He goes through the necessary process of elimination. Okay, could it be this? No. Could it be that? No. Could it be this? No.
And then it went 800, 700, 500, 400, 300, and it stopped. I mean, the worst possible situation to be in as a captain. Your brain says this can't be happening, but you have to deal in the here and now, in the present. So then it goes 200, then it goes 100.
How close is 100 feet when you're flying an aircraft at 525 miles an hour at 35,000 feet? 100 feet is it's a thumbnail away from where you're at, and that distance can be closed in literally a fraction of a second.
The worst case scenario is not even thinkable. You have the responsibility of all these lives. You have to make a split-second decision coming soon, and you have nothing to base it on but one bit of information.
If Captain Curiazes' readings are correct, something is flying directly under his plane and closing in. With nearly 100 passengers on board, he readies himself to take control.
If you've ever seen a jet, they've got a little button here. It's called the autopilot button. My thumb was hovering over the autopilot button. I said, if it gets inside 100 feet, I'm going to maneuver.
Captain Curiazes keeps his eyes locked on the altimeter reading of 100 feet.
It just stayed there. It seemed just eternal. It was just so long. And then it just went away. And at that point, our heart rate's going pretty fast, and we thought, what the heck just happened?
All right, Shalom. This is Har one by Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp. I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakah Kodash, Ma'amath. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim, Nakwatim, and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. Hey, this is a quick lesson dealing with this topic. This airplane pilot, Chariot scared the hell out of him, man, to where he was up 35,000 feet in the air, and his radar picked up something huge right up under it, below their plane. As they had a bunch of passengers on the plane, and it was moving in from 35,000 to 25,000, and creeping in all the way to 17,000, and then it creeped all the way up to 700 or whatever he said. Then it went to 300 and stopped, and then it went to then it went to 100, like right there, man, breathing up on it, man. That's called, they say, breathing down his neck, like right there, man. That's how close them chariots can get to these airplanes. They getting, like Pastor Hart said, man, they picking a fight with them. These angels are picking a fight with Esau. They getting prepared. All right. And if the Most High gave the order, they would have destroyed those planes, and most likely the people as well. But that shows you that the chariots the angels are in order, man. They follow the orders of Yahweh. That shows you, man. They get that close. They like, we're right there, 100 feet. As far as the plane goes, that's like right there. Like, damn, they're like sticking their arm out and then you touch the other plane, 100 feet. All they gotta move is a little bit, and they, boom, right there. Could have took them out. And it had that airplane pilot scared as hell. You see him rubbing his leg, nervous. When he looked back on it, man, he's in fear because he knows whatever he saw, he gonna see him again. They're here for a reason, and they moving like that, ways that they can't imagine or fathom or can't understand according to their laws of physics or according to this third dimensional understanding. They can't fathom it. All right, it's astonishment to them. Now, because scriptures speak about a war in heaven, and that's what they going to war with, something that creep up on them like that. And within 100 feet, just right up under them, and they can't even see it. It know all his weak points. It's like what do they say? Certain animals can't see to the side or to the, you got what they call them damn things, man. I hate to go there with T-Rexes and shit. They say they can't see in the middle on the movie Jurassic Park. Well, these angels, they know the weak spots, man. They knew that plane couldn't look up, the pilot couldn't look up under it and see what it was. Even if they did look at it, the chariots have cloaking devices where they can increase or decrease their energy to where you can't see them. Move in and out of the fourth dimension. But the fourth dimension is more powerful than this dimension. All right. Revelations 19 and 14. And the armies, see, these are armies, man. That's what it's ranking. If you read Ezekiel chapter 1, it tells you their duties. All right. It tells you about, in the book of Revelation, it speaks about Michael the angel and Daniel, the archangel. Verse 14, the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean, man. And that word white just means sparkling or bedazzled. So they're going to be glimmering and shining, man. Like you see this, if you're looking at the water in the morning and you see that the sun shining glimmering on the water, sparkling. All right. So they call them white horses, man, the chariots. So inside that chariot were angels that were doing that, man, creeping up on them like a panthera, which would be a lion or any type of other cat, creeping up on them, man. All right. So these are armies. All right. The Lord called them His wings. He's coming with healing in those wings for the elect, and it's going to be destruction, a curse to the wicked. All right. So Revelation 19:15, and out of His mouth goeth a sharp sword. So they got laser beams. That with it He should smite the nations, and He shall rule them with a rod of iron. And He treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the Almighty. So they can't make a move until Yahweh Shai. Let's get this. All right. Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh. See, we're beholding that now. That His angels and Himself, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, they're watching. Their eyes are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. So that's their intent. They want to know what the angels are here for. Well, they ready to destroy something. All right. Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. So the Lord going to deliver the elect of Israel. Because those angels, they're waiting, anticipating. In Revelation 7:1. And after these things, I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth. They're watching everything. All right. These are archangels, and they're sending out the other angels that are under them. Beautiful, right? Holding the four winds of the earth, so they're holding back the destruction. That the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. All right. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the four archangels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. And the four archangels are Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel. All right. And the top angel is Yahushua. Now, the one to whom it was given to open the seals. All right. Saying, hurt not the earth. Oh, and he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. See, the Lord's going to give them the green light to go ahead and hey, let loose, man. You know, the blueprint the Most High gave them, they're going to operate according to those plans and hand out the judgments. And to creep up on the plan, that's going to be nothing. They're going to spook the hell out of them. Scriptures call the Most High the King of Terrors, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea. All right, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. So saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their forehead. So that's why they can't do anything yet. They're waiting. All right. They got to wait for Yahweh to get his first. All right. Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. So Yahweh's going to send Yahweh. All right. He's going to rise up to the prey. So everything has to wait, even the angels. For my determination is to gather the nations. So the Lord is gathering all the nations, and he's also gathering the elect, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. See that? So it's going to come from the Lord. That's why the angels can't do nothing yet, but they want to. It came within 100 feet of that plane. Scared the hell out of it, man. Okay. All right. So the angels, they can't do anything. We can't do anything until Yahweh Shai shows up and he gives the command to fight. He gives the green light to the angels. according to Psalms 91. He says he shall give his angels charge over thee, and they shall keep thee in all thy ways, man. All right. Hebrews 1 and 13. But to which of the angels said he at any time, sit on my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool, right? So that anger is going to come from Yahushua, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And the angels are going to do according to his anger and their own as well. But they got to give out his orders and his judgments. All right. That's why I said scared the hell out of this dude, man. Just like it's Yahushua sent the hand to write upon the wall and scared the hell out of what was that? Nebuchadnezzar's son, Nebuchadnezzar. All right. Yeah, so like I said, Nebuchadnezzar, but it was what was his name? Belshazzar. All right, Belshazzar. And that damn Assyrian, the Lord sent the hand to write upon the wall the night he was gonna destroy him. And what happened was the dude shitted on himself. He was scared. His bowels loosed and he was scared. All right, so the Lord put in fear into these nations, but he's still gonna make them fight against them, according to 2nd Ezra 13. Job 18 and 14. His confidence. See, the Lord is breaking down their confidence, their pride. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors, man. So the Lord is bringing them to himself, man. The king of terrors. Yeah, he bringing terrors upon them. Nightmarish type shit. He said she'll bring him to the king of terrors, man. So this is just the beginning of the spooky shit they're gonna see. This is Jeremiah 5 and 22, and this is sort of 2/3 of our people that don't fear the Lord. All right, fear ye not me, and this is toward Esau as well. Saith Yahweh, will ye not tremble at my presence? All right, so however the Lord shows up, the people gonna tremble, man. Which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree that it cannot pass. And though the waves thereof toss in themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. All right, and that's just like these heathens. The Lord said he has appointed their bounds that they cannot pass. They have a set moment to where the Lord is going to bring this place down. Matthew 24 and 35. Heaven and earth shall pass away, so the kingdoms come and go upon this earth. But my words shall not pass away. But of that day and hour, no man, knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only, man. All right. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah went into the ark. See, the elect will go into the chariot. All right, or we getting into this truth. They get taken into the chariots. And knew not until the flood came. See, the ark represents this truth. And you coming into this truth, you're entering into that ark. And then when the flood comes, the Lord will take you up and carry you in the spirit. But 2/3, they're not going to know until the flood comes and takes them all away. But it's going to be fire this time. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. All right. That's right, man. Talking about Yahushua. So that chariot was a sign of the times, the things to come, man. All right. Twilight zone. This is 2nd Ezra 13 and 30. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. It's going to scare the hell out of everybody. When them chariots pop up, they're going to be doing all kind of maneuvers. You know, especially these jets and military aircraft, moved in. It was crept up, man, from 35,000, I think it was 3,500, whatever. It went to 17, and to 3, and to 7, then to 3, then to 1. It just kept stopping, and then it just stayed there and followed it, moved right with it. Man, you know, because it's different than the Chariot. The Chariots, they actually can touch each other in the air, pass through each other. So they don't even. Esau's not ready for what's coming, man. So it's going to be astonishment. They're going to come to the astonishment of all the people, right? To them, of them that dwell on the earth. So whoever's here, we get this word astonishment real quick. Extremely, extremely surprising or impressive, amazing. Wow. And that's what this guy was. He was surprised. He was scared as shit. He was shaking. Sweaty palms. All right. And I could have kept going with that in 2nd Ezra 13, but I want to make this short, you know. But in a briefing, this right here will sum it up as well. This is Revelations 12 and 7. So those angels, they're the army of the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, man, doing recon missions, you know, sabotage and all this. 7, it says, and there was war in heaven. So there's going to be war in the heavens, man. Michael and his angels. So each angel have angels up under them. All right. So this angel was given an order to do that. Moved within 100 feet, man. It was like a military exercise or something. So Michael, the top angel under Yahushua, Mayak Allah, and he's like God. He's powerful. All right. Gives the order to the other angels under him. Just like the other 3 archangels, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel. All right, Gabar Allah, Awar Allah, Rapa Allah, Mayak Allah. All right, Yahweh Shah. It says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon represents Esau. All right, from the EU, NATO to America. The dragon fought and his angels, so all them chariots are going to fight against these aircraft. And they prevailed not, so they're not going to win, period. Everything they do, just like the Lord said, he controls the sea and the ocean, that it cannot pass. The sand, it cannot pass the trees and the forest unless he wants it to. You know what you call the tide? It only comes up so high, then he pushes it back to you got to set up perfect. They can keep pushing it as far as they want. The water wants to expand over to wants to devour the land. And the land wants to devour the water, to push out the water. But the Lord has it set up perfect to where they cannot pass each other as far as he wants it. Just like Esau cannot do anything that the Lord doesn't allow them to do. We are just like grains of sand, all right, and water. And Esau, that scripture say, why do the heathen rage? They're like the waves of the sea roaring, you know, boasting. But the Lord said they're going to prevail not. Neither was their place found anymore in heaven.